So let's say for this trick, we get a card selected, say right there. So here's your card, and we leave it right there. All I'm going to do now is make 4 piles of cards. So here's the first pile. Here's the second pile. Here's the third pile. And the remaining cards will make up the 4th pile. So I'm going to show you your card one more time. So here's your card. All we're going to do now is shuffle all 4 of these piles together. So we're going to go down, up, down, up. So now we can give these a shuffle. So let's say we give these a good shuffle right there. We're going to turn these over and give them a shuffle into here. And we'll turn it over and do one more shuffle. So now you selected a card, we made 4 piles, and we got these totally shuffled up. All I have to do is snap my fingers. That might be hard to see, but we have ace. We have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's no 8, but it goes to 9, 10, Jack, which is 11, Queen, which is 12, and King, which is 13. So they went ace through 13, and there is no 8 of spades here. So I'm going to guess your card is none other than the 8 of spades. That is the trick. If you would like to learn how it's done, stick around for the tutorial. Okay, so there's actually a few ways you can do this, and I'm going to be going over each way you can do this. So the first thing is, if you want to do it how I do it, make sure you follow along, because this is the original way and how I did it in the performance. So you need any suit of cards. Now it doesn't have to be spades, but you need any suit. And what you're going to do is put these ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Jack, Queen, King. It can be clubs, hearts, spades, or diamonds. But essentially, all you want is this order. So if the pack was face down, you would have an ace of spades on top and a king of spades on the bottom. And then the rest of the order going from ace to king. And this starts on top of the deck. So, once you have that stack, you can do false shuffles, false cuts, anything you want. So, after you've done that, you're going to have them choose a card. Now, you want them to choose a card out of your stack. So, you don't want anywhere near the middle, and you don't want anywhere near the bottom. So, all I do is I spread a few near the top, and I have them choose a card. Now, you're not going to look at it. So let's say in this case we have the 7 of spades. Now they can even sign it if they would like. But this is the perfect opportunity, if you would like, to set up for the next part of the trick. So you have them either hold it face down or put it face down on the table. But either way you do it, you're now going to make your 4 piles of cards. So in the first pile, it's going to be this way every time. So no matter how you do it, the first pile is always going to have 12 cards. Because your stack has 13 cards. They chose a card that's -1. 13 minus 1 is 12. So you're going to get 12 cards. So you can do this in groups of 2, groups of 3, 4s, 5s, however you want to get up to 12. I do it in groups of 3. While they're remembering their card, signing their card, doesn't matter. Just push off a group of 3, so that's 1, 2, that's 6, 3, that's 9, and 4, that's 12. So we have 3, 1, 6, 2, 9 is 3, and 12 is 4. And one way to make sure this is good, that you're on the right path, before you set it down, you can give it a quick 180 turn. And if you see your king of whatever suit, you know you're doing it right. So you can set that down. Now these other 3 piles, doesn't matter how many cards, but try to match it up. So all I do is I just do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just set down 12 here, though you can do any number. I set down 12 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and I put the rest down here. Now one thing that's very important is when you're counting off this first stack, you're going to do that in your head. You don't want them to know you have 12 cards here, so you're going to be going in your head like this. Okay, let's take off a group of cards here, and I know I have the king, so you know you're good. So make sure you can do that in your head. So now you're going to be shuffling the piles. This is probably the easiest part. So all you're going to do is say, okay, now we're going to leave the first and third pile down, and the second and fourth piles up. So now you're going to be shuffling these, but you want to maintain your stack. So what you can do is when shuffling these, you're going to set down 1 card, which is the king, shuffle these, and that last card on top will be your ace, so you want to keep that. So essentially you want your stack to be on top of the face down, the face up cards. These random cards, you want them to be in the middle. So if you want to, you can spread these and show they're all different, but you can't spread it with your stack, or otherwise they will notice. So when you turn it the other way, you'll know you have a king here, so you know you're doing it correctly. Gonna shuffle these, so you can put down 1 card, which is that ace. You can shuffle and end with that king, or a group of cards. Now you don't want to show these, but you can turn them over and spread. And finally, you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to start with that bottom and end with the top, and you can show these. So now you are all set up in your stack. So you can say, okay, you selected a card, we made 4 piles, we shuffled these 4 piles. If we snap our fingers, you'll see we get ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You'll see there's no 7, so you're going to not mention it, but go straight to 8, 9, 10, jack, queen, and king. So then that leads me to believe your card is the 7 of spades, which it is. Okay, so I said there's a few ways you can do this. That's the original way. Here's another way you can do it, which I actually saw. So whatever suit you want, you're going to set it up ace to king, but you're going to take 1 card. Now it doesn't matter which card you want. Let's say the 7 of spades again, just to keep things simple. Going to place that on top. So now instead of your ace being on top, is actually second, and your force card is on top, but the king is on the bottom. Set this on top. All you're going to do is force your 7 of spades onto the spectator. So any force you want to, go ahead. Now I believe I have a few old videos on my channel of some forces. but you can do whatever force you would like. You can do the slip force. You can do the riffle force. You can do any force you like, but once you force that card, make the 4 piles, shuffle them together, and then you can do the trick by showing that all the cards are in order except the 7 of spades. Now there's one more thing I've been playing around with. I want you guys to let me know if you think it's good. If you have, for example, a deck with a duplicate card. So this is the Remedy Schneider-Madison Red Remedies deck. It actually comes with a King of Diamonds duplicate. So here's the Daniel Madison, or Daniel Schneider. And the Daniel Madison is right here. So if you want a deck review on this, let me know. Now I actually got this deck from the CardMechanic Underground Club. So if you join his Underground Club anytime throughout the month of November, he will send you a free deck of cards, either signed or unsigned. We're trying to get to 25 members. So if you want to join a club that's a lot of fun, get a free deck out of it, and you can gain a lot of knowledge and put in a lot of knowledge, then join the Underground Club. But anyway, comes with a duplicate King of Diamonds. Now they're not exactly duplicate, but you get what I'm saying. What you can do is you can take out the diamonds. You can set those up in the order they're supposed to be. You can force one of the diamonds, do the trick, and then when they're all in order, you can be like, well, as you can see they're all in order, but I knew you were going to choose one suit a card, and you chose a diamond. Just something to think of and work on. So let me guys know. So how about you let me know how you like that. So that's the trick. These next few videos, I'm going to be doing some card control videos. If you want to learn how to control a card, stick around. So yeah, I think that'll do it for me. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.